Hello hungry fam and welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to cook and eat only pink food for 24 hours. Before starting the video, like, share and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also click on the bell icon to get all the post notifications. For breakfast, I like to keep it very light. So I'm going to have a bowl of cereal. Add 2 tablespoons of Hershey strawberry syrup to half cup of cold milk and stir it. Now I'm going to separate the pink fruit rings from the rest of the cereal. I'm using the same cereal which I used in recreating Insta food video. All the product links are always in the description box. I could get only half cup of rings, which is fine. Add milk to your fruit rings. If you like to have cereal as your breakfast, then comment below what do you add first, the cereal or the milk. And just have a look at this bowl. It is super pink. Let's eat it. I just love this one. It is simple but very tasty. You should definitely try it. For lunch, first I'm going to make pink hummus. If you have seen my Q&A video, then you know that I always have hummus in my fridge. You can find the recipe link in the description box. To make it pink, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of beetroot juice. You can also blend the beetroot cubes while making the hummus itself. Now top it up with some olive oil and this pink hummus is ready. I'm going to make nachos to go with the hummus and these are the ingredients. For the beetroot juice, add cubes of 1 beetroot in a blender. Add half cup of water and blend into smooth consistency. Strain this mixture. And add half cup of the juice to a pan. Add 1/4 teaspoon salt and half cup of cornmeal, that is makai ka atta. Mix it. Switch off the flame and cover it and let it aside for 5 minutes. Then remove it into a bowl. Add half teaspoon of white pepper powder and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, that is maida. Knead it into a stiff dough. Now take any plastic sheet, apply some oil. Place the dough in between the sheets and roll it as thin as you can. Cut off the excess. First make squares and then cut into half and you will get these perfect triangles. Now using a fork, make holes like so. We are doing this to avoid any air bubble. They look a bit red on camera, but they are dark pink. Fry on medium flame until they are crispy. This is how the regular nachos and hummus looks, and this is my pink nachos and pink hummus. Look at how crispy the nachos have turned out. Let's dig into it. Whoa, I just can't stop eating. It's so good. I wish you all could try this. But I am more excited for dinner because I'm making pink pani puri. Yes, you heard it right. These are the ingredients for making the puri. Add 1/4 cup of semolina, that is suji, 1 tablespoon maida, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Mix it. Then add 1 tablespoon of beetroot juice. Make it into a dough and let it rest for 30 minutes. I added some kokum juice into the regular pani puri, but it turned out more reddish brown. So I thought of making soul curry, which is a refreshing drink we have after our meals. It is sweet, spicy, tangy and its palate is very similar with the pani puri. First, soak the kokum in 1/4 cup of water. In a mixer, add 2 garlic cloves, 1 green chili, 1 cup of fresh desiccated coconut, pinch of salt and 1 cup of water. Blend into smooth paste. Take a strainer. Place a muslin or a cheesecloth over it. Add the coconut mixture. and squeeze out the coconut milk. Now smash a bit of soaked cocoa and add only the water to the coconut milk. Whisk it and your sol curry is ready. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of ready-made Everest Pani Puri masala to get more flavor. Mix and refrigerate it until we make the puris. Knead the dough again for 5 minutes. Apply a bit more oil on the platform as well as the rolling pin and roll it into semi-thin discs. I'm using a cookie cutter to cut the puris. You can use any bottle cap or jar lid you have. This is the thickness you want. Don't make it too thin or too thick. Now fry them from both the sides for a minute or two. You can see how beautifully they are puffing up. For the filling, I'm just going to have boiled potatoes. Add 1 teaspoon chaat masala and 1 teaspoon beetroot juice to 1 boiled and mashed potato. Mix it and all the ingredients are ready. Let's assemble the pani puri. Make holes in your puris. Add half teaspoon potato mixture and have it right away. This is my all-time favorite pani puri and this is my pink pani puri. To be honest, I never tried sol curry with a puri. Let's find out how it is. The sol curry is not dripping out, which is a plus point. It looks super pretty. Let's taste it. Wait, what? The taste is really amazing. This has to be my best creation ever. I just can't explain how good it is. You should definitely try this. Finally, for dessert, I'm making pancakes. You can find the pancake batter recipe in the description box. Add 3 tablespoons of Ruah Afza or rose syrup to the batter and whisk until you get the desired pink color. Apply a bit of butter on the pan and add approximately a ladle of the batter. Flip it once you get these nice bubbles. Okay, so the pancakes didn't come out pink. Only the edges of one side is pink, so I can't have that. I'm thinking of using the 5-minute craft pancake hack. I applied butter on the ramekin mold. Add 1/4 cup of the batter and bake it for 8 minutes. Again, the same thing, but I tried one in silicone mold and baked it for 5 minutes. It looks quite pink now. And you can clearly see the difference between the two. I'm going to drizzle some strawberry syrup over it. Let's taste it now. This pink pancake muffin is very moist and taste is so good. There's a very mild rose flavor which I like. So try these super fun recipes and let me know your feedback. Today's shout out goes to Ayushi Nagvekar, Nishka Zoshi and a big shout out to Shreya Poddar for sending me very cute voice messages. It means a lot. If you want to shout out, then all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and comment on this video telling me that you have. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more amazing videos.